And I don't know any place that has felt great about the needs assessment, because there's wonderful things that go on in organizations, and then there's just the struggle points. And to see the struggle points, it's really hard for leaders to sit with. I understand. However, I have experienced on a couple of occasions where leaders will not accept what is being given to them in needs assessment. And I had one really difficult one where I felt in the presence of the leaders, what I was being met with was, maybe we just missed something. It wasn't just me looking at this data. We had a team of people looking at the video and coding all of the stuff, hearing the narratives. So I really felt challenged, because I recalled all these moments that I facilitated and all these meetings that we had getting to the data, but they were so certain. And they were certain for many reasons, what they knew about their organization and what staff who participated in it told them. And I felt, let me do my due diligence. Maybe I just missed something. So I went back and I was looking at recordings like, no, this is being said in various ways. And in my reach back out, it as thoughtfully as I could, we were not able to reach a point of understanding. That was my first time with an agency where we both decided to part ways. Now, this was a long process that we went through. We were very committed to showing up and having the conversation. So it wasn't like, F you, I'll never come back. But it was, you know what? I'm standing on what I know is here. I can understand that this isn't what you're looking for. And in their turn, this isn't what we're looking for. But thank you for what you've given us. And we just parted ways. But that was my first, wow, okay, we're just not going to arrive there. But there was nothing that I was able to say to get that leadership team to believe what their staff were saying. There was nothing. And it was fascinating.
And unfortunately, that is the case. Again, everybody is entering this work at different points on their journey. Everybody has they're coming in with different understandings of what DEI is and how they think that it should operate in their organization or their school or their insert location / group. And when that is the case, you articulated so beautifully, it's a process of feedback, unpacking, processing, staying curious. And then if you get to an impasse, sometimes that's what it is. And again, a big theme that keeps coming up in our conversation today is that being uncomfortable. It isn't cut and dry. This work can't get tied up in a pretty bow and handed. And sometimes we get stuck, and it really is. They're not at the point where they can do the work. They don't have the same understanding of the work as I do. And that is what it is.
Yes, that's true.